know this is taking really long, so don't worry. Alright. So, now I'm going to talk about combos. So, the first combo I taught you guys was light punch, medium punch, heavy sonic scythe. So that's the first combo. The next combo, you could also, by the way, end this in light sonic scythe. So that's the first combo. Now, that's the basic one. That's the one that I see most Nashers start to use. But what I want to discuss is the combo path. That's, I think, the most important thing I should start off with. So, I told you that standing medium punch can go into Sonic Scythe and Sonic Boom, but it cannot go into Tragedy Assault. It will not combo. Crouching medium punch will go into everything. Crouching medium punch will go into everything. Whoa, my bad. So yeah, crouching medium punch will go into every it'll go into every special move. So just remember that. Back medium kick also goes into every special move. It also cleanly goes into every special move. So the first thing I want to discuss is, everybody wonders how to cancel from back medium kick to Tragedy Assault, right? So, back medium kick into Tragedy Assault, right? It's tough. I know. A lot of Nashers, when they start out, struggle being able to do this consistently. I only did it because I've only gotten it down, like, consistently in my muscle memory because oh, that was not consistent. Because I've practiced it. I've practiced it numerous times in training mode. Because this combo right here is actually a combo that Infiltration first started out with. This is one of his... He said that this was one of his favorite combos for Nash, which is crouching heavy punch, back medium kick into any special move. So it could be Tragedy Assault, it could be Sonic Scythe, could be Sonic Boom. Yeah. Another thing is, remember your spacing. You won't be able to connect a medium or heavy Sonic Boom because of the startup, but you will be able to connect a light or an EX Sonic Boom. Same thing if you were to do... Well, no, it's different actually. With crouching medium punch, you can connect a light and medium Sonic Boom, but not a heavy Sonic Boom. They will block it because of the startup. Same with standing medium punch, I believe. You will connect a light and medium, but not a heavy. Back medium kick will connect a light and a medium, but not a heavy. However, if you include an extra hit, you will only be able to connect a light Sonic Boom. Whoops, my bad. And from this, you can't even connect the light Sonic Boom because of how far you are away from your opponent when you do standing medium punch. So spacing is still very prevalent, even in combos. So yeah. So the combo path, as I've always said, as I have broken down basically, this goes into everything. Crouching medium punch goes into everything. Back medium kick goes into everything. Standing heavy punch can go into everything. Standing medium punch can only go into Sonic Scythe or Sonic Boom or EX Tragedy Assault. It cannot go into any other Tragedy Assault. Remember that when you do a medium normal, usually when you do a medium normal, you can only go into the light version of a special move. And this stays true with Nash, but for only Tragedy Assault. I showed you examples where he can connect a medium Sonic Boom from a crouching medium punch. But of course, from far away it will not work. Only up close. Because if you add another hit, or if you are too far, it will not connect. But Traditionally, medium normals go into light specials. Heavy normals go into medium or light specials. Yeah. But if you are far away, medium sonic boom will not connect. Heavy sonic boom will connect with heavy punch, but it will not connect at a specific distance. So if you are farther away, only light sonic boom will work. So it depends on the distance at where you are at. Mionsu, that is a mod, yes. So so now that you know the combo path, as complicated as that may have sounded, it's quite simple when you practice the combos, because you will see for yourself. So again, your first combo was the target combo, light punch, medium punch into heavy sonic scythe. It's the first combo. The cornerstone combo, this is the combo that I really want you to remember. It's crouching light kick, crouching light punch, light sonic scythe. This is your hit confirm. Whenever you land this, right, this is not only your frame trap, which I showed before, but this is your hit confirm. It's one of your basic hit confirms, because this is from a low. This is how you set up the whole overhead situation. Because overheads must be blocked high, and if your opponent is constantly thinking that you're going to throw out this crouching light kick, right, or this crouching medium kick, they will start thinking, I need to block low. I need to block low. If I don't block low, I'm gonna get hit with a knockdown. And if I get hit with a knockdown, I'm gonna have to deal with a meaty. Whoops. If I get hit with a knockdown, I'm gonna have to deal with a meaty. See, and that's another meaty, by the way. If you do a light sonic scythe into a dash, I believe, or quick rise. Yeah. If they quick rise and you do a dash from light sonic scythe, you will be able to get a meaty crouching medium punch, which hits far later. Whoops. Too early. There we go. So yeah, crouching heavy punch also works. Yep. Crouching heavy punch is also another meaty that you can do. Yeah. Thank you, Haney Nash. See, this is why I have the chatters in here, so that way they can sum things up too. So yeah, crouching heavy punch is another meaty you could use. Way better. Alright. So, anyway. That's another combo. This is like your cornerstone combo, your main combo you want to be doing. And it can go into a lot of things. You don't have to do just Sonic Scythe. You can do, if you have the meter, you can do EX Sonic Boom. I know that works. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, in the corner. Corner only, you can do Sonic Boom. Oh, never mind. I was canceling it too late. But yeah, that's another combo. If you have meter, you can cancel it. So yeah. What else? The next combo you can do is crouching medium punch into heavy Sonic Scythe. Again, you can go into any special move. Doesn't have to be Sonic Scythe, but Sonic Scythe gives you the most advantage to do meaties afterwards. Whoops. And crouching medium punch is a frame trap for 4-framers. So you're starting to see a pattern where a lot of the frame traps that you're doing, right? A lot of the frame traps that you're doing are also combos. So, yeah. So, essentially speaking, it's better to end combos with heavy Sonic Scythe, and you will be able to get meaties off of it. And that's why I'm showing you combos off of it, off of that end in heavy Sonic Scythe. That's why I'm showing you combos that end in heavy sonic scythe, because it gives you the most advantage afterwards, and it gives you damage. But yeah, that's another combo. You can also do, let's see. You can do jab, jab, light sonic scythe. That's another hit confirmed. You do crouching jab, stand jab, sonic scythe. You use, yeah, crouching jab, standing jab, sonic scythe. That target combo that you guys all like to do, light kick, medium kick, into crouching jab, sonic scythe. That's another combo you can do. What else? You can do crouching medium punch, back medium kick, into any special move. You can do... You can also do... What else? There's a lot of combo paths you can take. You can do crouching heavy punch, standing heavy. You can do crouching heavy punch, standing medium punch, sonic scythe. One of the main combos I want you guys to remember is standing medium punch into medium sonic scythe. Right? This is really good for when you stop an opponent's approach, which I'll talk about later. You can do crouching heavy punch, back medium kick, sonic scythe, which is what I talked about before. You can do... I believe I've covered those levels of combos. Not all of them though. There's still more. You can do... Let's do counter hit normals. Counter hit combos. So you can confirm from your light from a counter hit light into your... You can confirm from a counter hit light to a medium normal. And the reason why I told you guys about those meaties is because if you hit a light normal as a meaty, you can combo into your medium normals. But of course, again, spacing is very much required. If you cannot recognize the spacing, you will not be able to get your combos off easily. So you have to recognize when you are far enough to be able to combo a standing medium punch after a crouching medium punch from a counter hit combo. So counter hit, crouching light kick to crouching medium punch into standing medium punch into heavy sonic scythe. You can also, if you're far away, you can do just the crouching light kick to crouching medium punch into any sonic scythe, or any special for that matter. Yep. And you have to recognize that you can't combo into standing medium punch. So you cancel it afterwards into... Whoops. You can cancel it into any special move. Whoops. I'm getting tired. There we go. So yeah, remember, spacing is still very important even in combos. Whoops. And even though the light sonic boom doesn't connect there, at the very least, you can use it as pressure. But if you ever land a hit, remember to cancel into heavy sonic scythe, or medium sonic scythe, or light sonic scythe, or any of your tragedy assaults. It doesn't work for booms unless it's EX. Yep. So there you go. You can also do this from jabs too. It doesn't have to be from crouching short, but that's primarily where you're going to get your combo. So you could, instead of doing crouching light kick, you could do standing light punch. You could also do standing. You could do crouching light punch, or you could do standing light punch. So yeah, and again, these are all frame traps. The counter hit combos are also frame traps in and of themselves, because if you get standing light punch on block, you will have enough time to stick out crouching medium punch as expressed in the last section. So yeah. Oh, that's another combo, you're right. Thank you. Crouching medium punch to standing light punch into light sonic scythe. You can also do that. Of course, this would help you set up for the meaty with crouching heavy punch. So yeah, there you go. What else? There's a lot of stuff that I gotta cover still. So those are the counter hit. Those are some of the counter hit ones. If you ever land a medium normal counter hit, you can actually link a heavy with Nash. His heavy is 7-frame startup, so that means that this normal on counter hit gives enough hit stun to where you can link your standing heavy punch. So you can do crouching medium punch on counter hit. So if you ever do a frame trap like double crouching medium punch, and you see that they block the first one but not the second, and you get a counter hit for it, you can do crouching medium punch, standing heavy punch into sonic scythe, or into whatever. Doesn't have to be. Could be into a variety of special moves in the end. Of course, standing medium punch does not give the same advantage as crouching medium punch on counter hit, so understand that. What about light kick, medium kick, light punch, light sonic scythe? I've covered that. Fizz icon, I've covered that. I've covered that already. Okay. What else? Also another, I believe it. Yeah, it should be back medium. I'm probably, my bad. There's not really much you can get from a counter hit back medium kick. So yeah, there's not really anything you can get off of a counter hit back medium kick. And then you have also I've already covered the link to standing heavy punch, which is probably one of the main things you want to concern yourself with. Oh, if you land also crouching heavy punch, you can combo into standing heavy punch. So that's probably a really damaging, one of the most damaging combos. Not one of the most, but like one of the damaging combos from the counter hit in the beginning. From crouching heavy punch. Yep. A little bit more damage. But you are able to link 2 heavy normals. It's +5, but you're too far. You're too far. Nothing is gonna work. Even though it's +5, the spacing puts you too far to combo into anything else. That's why I said it's not, you can't combo into anything else from this. It might not leave enough hit stop, or the spacing might not be at a range at which you can combo anything from. Yeah, there's not much you can do, and you're too far away to connect the standing jab. So yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about, by the way, Haney Nash, but that is actually off of a meaty. Haney Nash, that's off of a meaty because this needs to hit later. So let me have him not guard. Whoops. It's off of a meaty, I know it. But it's a specific spacing you're put at. But yeah, it's a specific spacing for that specific combo. Exactly. Pushback is too far for that. Whoops. Yeah, too far. Oh yeah, my bad. Thank you. I thank you guys still for being here to correct some of the stuff I'm going through, because this is a lot of information. Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry, because the hurt box is extended. And this, see, Capcom knows you want a combo after this. That forces, this forces standing. So you can't even combo with that. But anyway, I've discussed a lot of counter hit confirms already, and I'm going back to meaties, and I don't want to do that. I want to continue talking about combos. So, lastly, I'm gonna cover crush counter combos. All right, those are the cool combos that everybody likes doing and whatnot. So, so standing heavy punch. You can do standing heavy punch, right? And you have enough time to do moonsaults afterwards. However, this is dependent on spacing. If you hit it really far, you might not be able to get a full confirm. Whoops. But of course, I mean, in the end, when we talk about neutral game and whatnot, and with punishment, when you crush counter somebody, see, even there, your spacing will be too far to connect that normal. So you have to do standing light punch into light sonic scythe. Or you could just, you know, improvise if you have bar. But anyway, the first crush counter combo I want to talk about is standing heavy punch, light moonsault, target combo, light punch, medium punch into heavy sonic scythe. It's one of the first crush counter combos. What else? Next, you've got you've got standing heavy punch into EX sonic scythe, crouching medium punch, or standing medium punch into sonic scythe. And see, you won't connect the target combo, so you have to do either a crouching medium punch, right, or a standing medium punch. Now, you can late cancel, right? You can late cancel the EX moonsault and get a bit more damage. Let me see. So, like, you see how right now that only does 357 and 535. If I late cancel, I have enough time to connect a standing medium punch after a crouching medium punch. And I deal the same stun, but I deal 387 damage instead of 357. That's like 30 extra damage because I late canceled. So when you late cancel the EX moonsault, you get more damage. A little bit advanced. Yeah, hey Nash, I was trying to explain that sooner. That's why I said save anything for until we get to when we get to the advanced stuff. But yeah, what else? I should have covered these combos already, the crouching heavy punch combos, right? I should have. So yeah, we're still at crush counters. If you do, remember, if you can also maximize damage with your meter as well. So like you can do a much more advanced combo would be that's a combo video combo. That does 468 and 645 stun. It's not good for the damage per se, but it's better for the stun, because you could get a little bit more damage without using so much bar. But you get more damage by just converting into super if you had that much bar. But that's using the late cancel from EX moonsault. So and then you cancel into the EX tragedy and then V trigger. But I don't want to talk about that right this second. So let's see. It's a lot of stuff to cover, man. So I did that already. Oh, and another thing, if you're gonna do moonsault and you know it's not gonna connect far enough, be attentive. If you know you won't be able to connect this properly for max damage, whoops, not what I wanted to illustrate. Yeah, then do a medium moonsault. It will still connect. So be relative to the spacing. If you do standing heavy punch with a crush counter, you can of course get a heavy tragedy assault, or you can get a heavy boom afterwards, because it leaves them in so much hit stun. So yeah, most of the time when you see a heavy punch connected to Nash, you're gonna go into moonsault. So sometimes people go into Sonic Boom, EX Sonic Boom, but it has more scaling if you do it, and you can't really confirm it to anything unless you have V trigger. So yeah. Then you have forward heavy punch as a crush counter, right? So when you do forward heavy punch, you could do heavy tragedy assault and suck up half meter, which is very useful. One thing that I did in my combo video, I did forward heavy punch, and then I did light sonic boom, and then V trigger canceled it to get that combo. So you do forward heavy punch crush counter, light sonic boom, right? V trigger cancel the hit from the sonic boom, neutral jump, heavy kick, right? Whoops. And then you do Sonic Scythe. You could do light Sonic Scythe or EX Sonic Scythe. And that's another thing I want to talk about with V trigger too, in terms of combos. If you ever get a juggle state with V trigger, right? You can only go into a few things. You could go into, after you get a neutral jump heavy kick from a juggle, you can do a lot of different things. You could do light Sonic Scythe. You can do EX Sonic Scythe. You can do, whoops. You can do Bazooka Knee. And you can do, I believe, why do I keep getting that? You can also do, you can do V-Skill if you're in the corner. If you're in the corner with them, I believe you can do V-Skill. That was something they did not take out. Oh, they did take it out. You can't do it anymore. But there we go. Yeah, there's the juggle. You could juggle with V-Skill. And of course, you can confirm into C. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can confirm into CA. Why do I keep getting that? There we go. Yep. So yeah. Okay. So no, they patched that out, man. They patched it out. You can't do medium scythe. You can't do that. That was in the betas. It's not in the final game. They patched out the ability to do medium kick Sonic Scythe from a juggle. However, from a juggle with a standing roundhouse. See, like, you can't juggle this at all. So yeah, you can't do it anymore. Okay. I gave a lot of tools that should give you guys the ability to consider a lot of combos and whatnot into your game. Just know that when you ever land a frame trap with Fierce, you can get a lot of big damage. But yeah, like, combos should not be something you focus on with Nash, because most of his combos are auto-dial, so you will be able to have an idea of when you can confirm certain things. Now, the last thing I would really... Oh, another thing. When you're in the corner, right? And you do... And you happen to get a EX Sonic Scythe string going off, you can connect a jab. Whoops. Should be EX Sonic Boom. I don't know why I'm doing it heavy. Am I doing it wrong? I know that used to work. That still does work. Yeah, there we go. So you can connect a standing light punch. You can connect a light punch after EX Sonic Boom. The first hit of EX Sonic Boom. And then you could cancel that light punch into another set of EX Sonic Boom. Or you could cancel it into Tragedy Assault. Because you're in the corner and they don't get pushed back so far. So it's a corner only combo. See, because you're too far. But if you're in the corner, you connect one and do EX Tragedy Assault. And another thing, if you're in the corner, right, and you try to end your combo in EX Sonic Scythe, after V-Trigger, whoops, remember, don't do it so early. You will end up whiffing the rest of the combo. So, do it a bit later so you get all of the damage. So, yeah, I'm gonna discuss that soon. I discussed that earlier actually in the basics when I didn't want to. A lot of people were asking about that when I was first starting out explaining basics with the heavy Sonic Boom. But I'll get to that in the advanced section. So, alright. So I believe I've covered a lot of things regarding combos. Just remember that you can juggle after EX Tragedy Assault, EX Sonic Scythe, basically launchers, right? You can even confirm from the light Sonic Scythe and get sweep. Like, that's another thing too. You get sweep. You get sweep for some of your confirms too, which is good for the hard knockdown. So just remember that. It's just a lot of combo tools that could be talked about. I would make my own video for combos that are found out more recently. But I believe the combos that I did in my combo video back in the beta more or less cover a lot of the tools that Nash has. Hey Nash, I'm gonna get to that. Alright.